Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel C for Computer. So today we will start with a new topic. So the topic name is values and data types. So in this chapter, first we will learn some of the important things. What are they? They are ASCII code, Unicode and escape sequences. Let's get started. So what is ASCII code? Early computers and programming languages were created mainly by English-speaking programmers in countries where English was the native language. So they developed a standard mapping between code points 0 through 127 and the 128 commonly used characters in English language such as A to Z. The resultant character set or encoding was named American Standard Code for Information Interchange. So what is basically ASCII code? So you know that in our keyboard, whatever device you are using, whether it is your desktop or laptop, while you will do the program, in our keyboard there are lots of characters are there, alphabets A to Z, then you are having digits 0 to 9, you are having some special characters like hashtag or question mark or star or asterisk, basically so these all kind of things basically computer can't understand. Computer only understand binary digits. So ASCII codes are there which is given for each of the character set so that programmer can write the code in English but computer can understand them with the digits. But the problem with ASCII code was it was the code which were only created for the programmers who know English and who normally does or do the code using English language. But what about other countries? Many countries are there who doesn't know English properly. So for them doing program in Java was becoming little bit tough. So that's why something else come which we will learn. So let's just see the next topic, that is ASCII table. So this is the ASCII table. So we already know there are different kind of number systems are there like decimal, hexadecimal and octal. So each of the ASCII code values means for alphabet in capital or small case or digits or special characters are having their own decimal, hexadecimal and octal code. So you can write a ASCII code in decimal for small alphabet, and if you will run that, then you will get the alphabet A. Like if you will write 97, then you will get the character A, because A is assigned according to the ASCII value in Java, that is 97. Okay. So this is how different alphabets and different digits and some special characters have a ASCII code. But it is only for the people who knows English language. So what about others? So for that, Unicode came for the picture. So what is Unicode? Unicode is an international effort to provide a single character set that everyone can use. Unicode supports the characters needed for English, Arabic, Tamil, Cyrillic, Greek and Devanagari or many others. So Java is one of the first programming languages to explicitly address the need for non-English text. It does this by adopting Unicode as its native character set. All Java chars and strings are given in Unicode. At the time of Java's creation, Unicode required 16 bits. Thus, in Java char is a 16-bit means 2-byte type. The range of a char is 0 to 65,536. There are no negative chars. So Unicode given the facility that ASCII was not able to give, that Unicode supports different kind of languages, means many other people from different country, those who doesn't know English alphabets, they can also use the Unicode and write a code in Java. So let's see the table for Unicode. So you can see there that for English, the Unicode also using the ASCII code, like for alphabets A, B or 1, 2 or small kind of alphabet, they are using ASCII code only, means for English like language. Suppose people are using Latin language, for that Unicode is available. for Greek people also Unicode available, for Tamil, the people who does not know English. Okay, so this is how Unicode help people to write a code and develop software. So let's go to the next topic, that is escape sequence, which is very important. Okay, so what is escape sequence? A character preceded by a backslash is an escape sequence and has a special meaning to the compiler. So why this kind of escape sequence you need to use in your Java code often. That's why you need to know how does this escape sequence works. So I have created one table in one side where escape sequences are given, and another side how does they work or the description is given. So first is \t. What does it do? It inserts a tab in the text, basically gives a space. You know the tab key on the keyboard, tab normally used for giving space. So for giving space you can use \t escape sequence. Then there is another escape sequence is there, that is \b. Okay, so it inserts a backspace in the text. For giving a new line you have to use the escape sequence \n. Now form feed is one kind of escape sequence which will allow you to directly go to the next page when you will use it for on the execution time. For giving a single quote you have to use \1 single quote. For double quote you have to use \1 double quote, and for giving a backslash character in the text you have to use double backslash. So this is how escape sequences are there. Many more are there, but these are some important things which you are normally use in your code. So now next I will explain or show you the code using decoder. So let's get started with the code. Okay, so let us see how does our escape sequence work in Java. So again I am using a decoder, but it will be always recommended for everyone to use BlueJ software. And the next another important thing that I have forgot to mention in my previous video, that to practice any program in decoder you have to have a net connection, means internet connection. Without any internet connection you can't do a program and run it. Okay, so let's get started. Let's create a file, Java program 2. So this is the place where we will write the code. So let's start by writing system.out.println. So here let's use the first escape sequence that we have learned, that is tab. So always remember escape sequences are one kind of character, so we have to always write these escape sequences inside a double quote. Don't forget this, okay? Otherwise it will not work. Let's give 2 or 3 tabs so that we just understand that it's giving a space like a tab and it is working. So let's see. So you can see that when I have ran the program, in a terminal it is showing John then little bit space, like we use the tab to give so much space. So using tab we can give a space like a tab. Okay, so this is how this escape sequence work. Let's try another one. let's try the escape sequence to give a single code. So after it I want to give a double quote. So after that I am just giving the plus sign, again a double quote, backslash, then one single double quote we have to give, then we are writing S. Let's see whether it is working or not. So can you see between it and S there is a double quote. So this is how different kind of escape sequence works. There is many more escape sequences are there, like form fit. Just try by yourself. I guess you will understand how does it works. So that's it for today. We will meet again in our next class, where I will show you some examples of Unicode and ASCII code. How does it works in terms of program. Okay, so bye everyone. If you like this video and understood, then please like the video,